Good evening, everyone. My name is Pamela, and welcome to PB News at 6.
My name is Brittany.
Today is a dark day. One day ago, the Titanic, one of the White Star Line passenger boat liners, has sunk.
The Titanic was 900 feet long, 25 stories high, and weighed 46,000 tons. The Titanic was the largest ship ever built and was said to be the unsinkable. The Titanic set sail from Southampton, United Kingdom, to New York City, United States.
The ship collided with an iceberg at 11:40 p.m. and damaged 40 feet of its hull. The ship sank in a fraction of the time estimated. It is the worst possible accident to happen at sea.
It had 16 major watertight compartments. The accident flooded 8 of them. 2,227 passengers total aboard, and only 750 survived. The White Star Line's chairman, J. Bruce Ismay, shall face ridicule for the rest of his life.
The ship was built by Harland and Wolff Shipyard in Belfast, Ireland. Thomas Andrews was the naval architect. Thomas was also one of the 52 people that died in the incident.
They evacuated the ship by protocol of women and children first. The ship sank to the ocean floor with more than 1,000 people still aboard. The Titanic sits at a depth of 12,415 feet. The temperature of the waters at night of the sinking was below freezing, and within minutes, people would have died of hypothermia.
The disaster of the Titanic caused changes to the boat design, stricter standards, and safety regulations. Some changes to the boats are no double hulls and no taller bulkheads. Some standards and regulations are mandatory use of electronic communication, minimum lifeboat capacity, and development of ice controls.
The Titanic incident will be the ultimate turn of design and technology. The disaster will also improve structure of ship making and also go to the changes of stricter safety rules and regulations.
Some of the material failures was when the ship collided with an iceberg. The hull and rudge rivets failed because of its brittle state. Brittle fractures occur at extremely high speeds, low temperatures, high impact loading, and high sulfur content. On the night of the Titanic's incident, each of these factors were present.
There was some poor design of the watertight compartments, which was a big portion of the sinking. See, the watertight compartments were only watertight horizontally. So when the Titanic collided with the iceberg, the water came in through the top and the bottom of the boat. If there weren't any watertight compartments, one of the scientists on scene said the sinking could have stayed afloat for longer than 6 hours because the water would have spread out more evenly instead of just one area.
Now the White Star Line has developed new safety regulations such as mandatory use of wireless so ships can receive weather reports, check their position, and call for emergencies. Lifeboats must be equipped with oars, sails, a compass, a signaling device, food, and water. For larger ships, such as the Titanic, 2 boats need to have motors. The United States government has started to put in motion ice patrols so they can warn and inform ships of oncoming ice floes.
Disaster.
Of the Titanic has changed the minds of ship designers. It will improve the structure, design, and development of more strict safety rules and regulations.
Now, we received the timeline of the accident last night, and we would like to share it with you. So, at 11:35 p.m., the lookout spot the iceberg at a quarter mile ahead. At 11:40 p.m., the Titanic sideswipes the iceberg. At around midnight, the watertight compartments begin to fill with water. At 1:20 a.m., the bow begins to submerge. Water floods through the anchor chambers. At 2 o'clock a.m., the bow continues to submerge and the propellers lift up out of the water. At 2:10 a.m., the Titanic tilts 45 degrees or more. The upper structure starts to come out apart. At 2:18 a.m., weighing an estimate of 16,000 tons, the bow breaks loose and the stern rises almost vertical. 2:20 a.m., the stern goes beneath the surface. 2:29 a.m., the ocean, about 13 miles per hour, strikes the ocean floor. About 2:56 a.m., falling about 4 miles per hour, the stern strikes the ocean floor as well. So, just over 2 hours after the Titanic sunk, the Cunard liner arrived to the scene of where the sinking was to help living passengers and look for them.
Since this is such a dramatic event, many scientists and divers are going to the Titanic and retrieve some of the objects among the Titanic and dedicate them to the museum in memory of the people that lost their lives.
The Titanic's disaster shaped the way people make boats and safety regulations. All in all, it's going to be a major learning curve for everybody. Stay tuned and we'll have more information tomorrow.